Hello again, and welcome back to Golf Course Rating Assistant. And video number 3 asks the question, why use GCRA? There are many reasons, as you see, and the first one that we're going to talk about, the major reason for using GCRA, is that raters do not use the Form 1 and guide on course. As a result, rating times can be reduced by approximately 45 minutes, two teams each rating 9 holes, or 90 minutes if the team races all 18. This timing is based on, it takes approximately, in my experience, 5 minutes at the end of each hole to look up in the guide and write down all the numbers. The data raters record obstacle data on GCRA's tee to green and green data forms rather than on a Form 1. GCRA rating and green data forms have only 6 holes per page rather than Form 9, which has 9 holes per page. This allows much more room to record data in a larger area. Adjustments for each obstacle. Every obstacle is printed on the forms. Raters quickly learn what each letter stands for, as the letters are always in front of them. They keep seeing them over and over again as they rate. When replicating, those replicated holes within the separation distance on the GCRA rating and green data forms are blank, so the raters know they don't have to rate that hole. You can assign 1 or 2 raters if you wish to just rate greens and give that data to the other raters when they get to the green. This also decreases on-course time. We can print the forms. I use 110-pound cardstock paper, which is very heavy, very easy to carry around, plus we can print on both sides. So it's one less piece of paper to carry around with you. Data can be recorded on the paper forms using a pen, which makes reading the forms when entering data in GCRA very easily. If you record something in pen and you discover it's not, you don't want to use that, you simply cross it out and use the proper letter or yardage. It's easy to record adjustments because you just circle them, the letters that is, and write in the lengths, for example, green dimension. GCR can, after all tee data has been entered into GCRA, estimate what the rating and the slope for that rated tee box will be. It's also very easy to play what-if games with the course data. For example, you can change the step meter and quickly see, scrolling through the holes again, how this changes the rating and slope. By the way, the green surface, once you enter the step meter, it automatically enters the value that you're going to be used for green surface. If ratings are incorrect, for example, a rater wants to change an obstacle rating on a specific hole or holes, GCRA can be run again, changes made, and a new Form 1 printed, which is what the output should be in every case. You can compare the obstacle total rating points either by 9 or 18 holes with previous obstacle total rating points to see how they differ and why they differ. This is important because if you have that data from the previous rating and this rating, and I can guarantee you they won't be the same, you can try to figure out if there's a big difference and where it is and what you can do about it. It also eliminates the handwritten Form 1, which may be hard to read at times. It's very easy to teach new or experienced raters how to use GCRA because you don't have to go into long, laborious discussions about using a guide, looking up in the tables, and adding for adjustment points. So it's very easy to do. As I said, GCR can estimate a tee box rating and slope that will be within 0.1% of the official USGA rating and slope if both are using the same data. Raters no longer have to use the guides. That's probably one of the biggest areas that we have there. But also the team leader will have some additional time that's necessary for him. He has to input the rating and green data forms into GCRA. The green data is entered first and takes about 10 minutes. And then a tee's 18 holes, tee to green data takes about 35 minutes, and replicated tees take much less time than that. So it's a trade-off. Team leader spends a little bit more time, and the raters spend a great deal less time when rating the course. The Raiders generally save time is much larger than the team leader's extra time that he put into it. All right, that's why we should use GCRA, and thank you very much for viewing my videos. We hope you come back soon and continue learning about GCRA. Remember, GCRA is a rater's best friend, and it is the easiest way to rate a course, reduces on-time rating time, and improves the accuracy of T-box rating slope. And Windows tablets are so easy to use. Thank you. We hope to see you again.